Namaste students, myself Sunil Kumar from the Department of Computer Science. Today we are moving to the next session based on the chapter Boolean Algebra. And in this session we are mainly discussing reducing the octet. Whenever octet 8 numbers are adjacent 8 cells are there, means how we can reduce that. That we are mainly going to discuss in this session. And previous sessions. In the previous session we mainly discussed about how we can reduce the pairs. Mainly how we can construct the K-map. After constructing the K-map, the next we discussed with how to reduce using the pairs and how to reduce using the quad. And in this session, we are mainly going to discuss about reducing the octet, means 8 adjacent cells are there. Means whenever how will get the 8 adjacent cells in 4 variable K-map, either two rows together. Either you can reduce, either you can group 2 rows together or 2 columns together. Either we will get 2 rows together or 2 columns together we will get, then it's possible to reduce. So we are going to discuss how we can reduce that. So before going to reduce, first thing you have to keep it in mind. First you have to construct the 4 variable K-map, because based on the question. Here f of ABCD is given. Question given that f of ABCD is equal to sum of 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is the question. We have to reduce using the K-map. Means first you have to think what's the total number of variables. Here total number of variables is 4. Whenever total number of variables is 4 means first we have to construct the 4 variable K-map. First we have to construct the 4 variable K-map here. So it is a 4 variable K-map, the ABCD I constructed. So that is not a part of your solution, but that is required. If you know that one, then only it's possible to reduce the Boolean expressions. After that, the next one is first step is write the question. The 4 variable means you have to write the table like this. Whenever 4 variable is exist, you have to write the table like this. In this table, this one is A, B, this one is C and D. Now write A, B, C and D. The first variable is here 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Here it is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. That's the combinations. After writing the combination, what is the value here? This is C, D, C dash, D dash. Why you got C dash and D dash? Because in case of SOP, sum of products or sum of midterms, first thing you have to keep it in mind, whenever the value is 0, then variable should be inverted. Whenever the value is 0, then value should be, whenever value is 0, then variable should be inverted. So here, first value is 0, so C dash. Second value is also 0, that is D dash. The next one here, this one is C dash and D. Why C dash and D? First value is 0, so variable should be inverted, C dash. Next one is 1, normally we can write D. Here 1, 1, so and C and D. 1, 1, both the value is 1 and 1, so we can write C and D. The last one is 1, 0. 1, 0 means first is C, next one is D dash, next one is D dash. Why you got D dash is there? C is normal term and D dash because the value is 0. Whenever the value is 0, we should write that one in the D dash or inverted form. So here next A and B. So every case I write A and B, A and B, A and B, and finally A and B. Because all A, B is equal. But then we have to write which case dash is there or bar is there. The first one is 0, 0. So value is both the 0. Whenever 0 is there means you have to put the bar. So A bar, B bar, or A dash, B dash. The next one is 0 and 1. 0 and 1 means it is 0 means A dash, B. A dash, B. The next one is 1, 1. 1, 1 means A and B. And finally 1 and 0. 1 and 0 means B dash. Why B dash is here? Because value of B is 0. So when you are going to represent, that should be inverted form. After writing that, next, that's second step. The next step, what is the next step? Then you have to mark the cell numbers. That's very important. We have to mark the cell number. When you are going to mark the cell numbers, the cell number always start from 0. Cell number always should start from 0. So then we mark the numbers 0, 1. What is the next number? Next number is 3 because you have to skip 1. So it will be 2. This will be 2 and this will be 3. Third column, remember, third column or third row. Whenever third row or third column if you go, that row or that column should be skipped ones. So here 0, 1, 3, 2 or 2 and 1 come back. Then 4, 5, 6 and 7 because you have to skip 1. You have to skip once, then you should come back. Then here third row is there. Whenever third row is there, what you have to do? You have to skip to next step. You have to skip to next step. It is 8, 9, third row, so it is 10 and 11. And later 12, 13, this one is 14 and this one is 15. So like that we should write the numbers or we should mark the cells. So if you already practiced, directly we can write. If you already practiced the numbers, then you can directly write. So if you not practice that much, then what you have to do is whenever third row or third column is there, means remember you have to skip and you should come back. So here that's why I write 3 and 2, 6, 7, 6, 15 then 14, then 10 and 11. So whenever third row is there, see here, it's not 8 here, it's 12 because third row is skipped to next, this will skip to previous one. So like that we can write. After writing that one, what is the next step? Next step is marking. So first question is given f of a, b, c, d. So 4 variable k map is constructed. Skeleton is over. After that, sum of 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have to first number is 4 here. 4 we have to mark. So 4, in the place of 4 we have to mark as 1. The next 5. Go for 5 position, mark that one as 1. It's also over. What is the next one? Next one is 6. Go for 6th position or 6th cell, mark that one as 1. The next one is 7. 7 also should mark as 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Next one is 12. Go for 12th cell. Where is the 12th cell? This is the 12th cell. You have to mark that one as 1. Next one is 13th cell. So this one is 13th cell. You have to mark that 13th cell as 1. The next one is 14. Go for 14th cell. So this one is 14th cell. You have to mark that as 1. And finally 15 is there. So go for 15th cell and mark that as 1. So this is easy. In question, which cell number is given? Whenever cell number is given, that is very much easy. Whenever expression is given, that is difficult. So cell number is given means go first check the particular cell number, mark that as 1. Mark all the cell as the 1. After marking it 1, the remaining will be there. Remaining thing will be there. That we should mark as a 0. So this one is 0, 0, 0, 0. Here also 0, 0, 0, 0. So remaining everything we should mark as 0. After marking everything 0 and 1, so all the cells are 1. Then we have to group. In case of SOP, we have to group with 1. So here, if you take 8 adjacent cells are together. 8 adjacent cells are there. Means 8 adjacent cells. How you can group octet? Whenever you are going to group octet, either 2 rows should be together. Either you should get 2 rows, first row and second row, third and fourth. That also okay. Any 2 rows should be together. Or any 2 columns. First and second and third and fourth. Like that. Any 2 columns are together means that we can mark together. So all the cells should be marked like that. So in this case, you can see 2 rows are marked together. So we can group these 3. So this is you can make as a one group. This one we can make as one group. After making a group, what is the next step? Only one group is here. We got only one group. So after getting only one group, next we have to mark that group. We have to mark. How we can mark here? Only group 1, that is octet. Octet 1, that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is a group. That's a group. See? 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. That for everything. That everything we can make as a single group. So after that, making everything as a single group. So we have to find. Next step is finding the common term. What is the common term here? How you can find easily common term? Easily you can find. Whenever take this one. If you don't know the method, then take the construction. That construction. Check first variable. A dash, A dash, A dash, A dash, A. So that is not a common term. A dash is there. If you take these two, see 4, 5, 6, 7, these two is entire one group. Inside the group, any common terms are there. So that we have to check. Here, there is no common term. A dash is there. The next term we will take. Next term is B. B, 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 8 cells, the B is the common term. So B. Any other terms? We check next term. C dash, C dash, C, C. So already we got C dash and C. We have two variables are there means C dash if you got or C dash or C if you got, it is not a common term. Then next one. D dash D. Only here we got D dash and D. So that is also not a common term. So only one common term is there, that is actually D. So we can write this expression as, so we can write the expression, how we can write the expression? F of A, B, C, D that equals to B. That equals to B. So this is the reduced. Now we can see what is the reduced form. So see 8 terms are there, that is reduced to only one variable. So that is actually the reducing the using Boolean expression. So if you don't know this method, we can use it here. One more method is there. So C dash, C dash, C dash, C, C. C dash, D, D, D dash. So there is one common term. Two rows are there. In the two rows, B is a common term. That is the output. So what we have to do here? The first we have to write the question. First you have to write the question by saying the question. We know what. First you have to check what is the total number of variables. What is the total number of variables? Here 4 variables are there. A, B, C, D. Sometimes they will give A, B, C, D. Sometimes they will give W, X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, S. Anything they can give. But if they give here A, B, C, D means based on A, B, C, D, first you have to construct the K map. Based on A, B, C, D, first you have to construct the K map. Then you have to create one more statement. In this you are going to reduce, that is for your reference. Then after that, write the numbers, write the values. The values you can write 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. So after marking that one, the C dash, D dash, C dash, D, C, D, C, D dash. Here A dash, B dash, A dash, B, A, B, A, B dash. So like that if you write, then mark the cell numbers. Cell numbers you can write 0, 1, 3, 2 because you have to skip one and we should come back. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So like that you have to skip third row or third column. Whenever third row is there or third column, you have to skip and you should come back. So after that, do it like that. Then see the question. In question, cell numbers are given. Actually that's just midterms. That midterm numbers are given. That midterm numbers should be marked as 1 here. So I mark here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 midterms are there. So 8 midterms are marked here. 4, 5, 7, 6, 12, 13, 15, 14. All the cells are marked as 1. Remaining cells I marked as 0. After marking as 0 and 1, now take only 1 here. Then that one should be good. That one should be good. After grouping that one, by seeing that table, by seeing the 4 variable KNR, see the common terms in particular group. See the common term in the particular group. When our common terms are there, that is the output. Here we got output F of A, B, C, D that equals to the B. Here is the first example. So now we will move to one more example. Here is the second example. Here we took the second example based on the reducing octet. When our octet are there means how we can reduce. This is the second example. The first example we took, in that first example we reduced one octet. In that octet, 2 rows are combined. Whenever 2 rows are combined, how we can reduce that one? At the same time, whenever 2 columns, whenever octet means 8 adjacent cells should be there. Whenever how will you get 8 adjacent cells? Either 2 rows means 4 only one row only 4 cells are there. Either we should take 2 rows together. Either you get the 2 rows together or 2 columns together. Either 2 rows together or 2 columns together if you got, then we can get the 8 adjacent cells. By seeing that 8 adjacent cells, we can reduce the Boolean expression. So here, second example. Reduce the Boolean expression. F of A, B, C, D is equal to sum of 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 14 and 15. So this is example. So in this question, we have to reduce this question based on the K-map. So first we have to see what you have to see. First you have to see what is the total number of variable. Here what is the total number of variable? 4 variables are there. Which are the 4 variables? One is A, B, C and D. Means total 4 variables are there. A, B, C, D. So whenever 4 variables are there means first you have to construct 4 variable K-map. First you have to construct the 4 variable K-map. After constructing the 4 variable K-map, here the 4 variable K-map, the same variable A, B and C, D. After constructing the 4 variable K-map, what is the next step? So next is now to create one more skeleton with the A, B, C and D. The 4 variable KMF we want to create. In that 4 variable KMF, the first value will be the 0, 0. So it will be C dash, D dash. Whenever value is 0 means, then that value should be inverted. The variable should be inverted. Value is 0 means, variable should be inverted. So it is a C dash, D dash. Next one is 0, 1, C dash, D. 0, 1 means C dash, D. The next one is 1, 1, that is C and D. Next one is 1 and 1, that is C and D. The last one is 1 and 0, C, D dash. C, D dash. So it's a C dash, D dash, C dash, D, C, D and C, D dash. Then if you see the columns, if it is the rows we can write like this. 0, 0 means A dash, B dash. A bar, B bar, or A dash, B dash. The next one is 0, 1. 0 means it is A dash, B. A dash, B. Next one is 1, 1. So A and B. 1, 1 means that is A and B. And last one is 1, 0, A, B dash. After writing the numbers, after writing the column names, one is A dash, B dash, A dash, B, A, B, A, B dash. Because why you got dash? Understood? I think you understood how to write that dash. Whenever value is 0, then variable should be inverted. Inverted means should be bar. Should contain bar. X bar, Y bar, A bar, B bar, A dash, B dash like that. So like that we go. Then after that we have to mark the cell numbers. How we can mark the cell numbers? Cell numbers always starting with the 0. So it is 0. The next one is, what is the next one? Next one is 1. Next you have to skip that one. This is 2 and this one is 3. So 0, 1, 3, 2 actually it is. So you have to skip the third row and third column. Whenever third column is encountered, you have to skip that one. Whenever third row is there, that also should skip. So it is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. 4, 5, 7, 6. Next 8, 9, 11 and 10. 12, 13, 14 and 15. So already I discussed many times. So directly I am going to write. How I am going to explain here. It is 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Then skip that one. 8, 9, 11, 10. Then 12, 13, 15 and 14. Not 14 and 15. It is 15 and 14. You have to skip the third row and third column. After that, what is the next step? Next, take the example. Take the question. That question, the cell numbers are given. That is 2, 3, 6, 7. 10, 11, 14, 15. That number we should mark. So first one is 2. Cell number 2. The cell number 2, this one we have to mark that one as 1. Cell number 2. The next number is 3. So cell number 3 also we should mark as 1. After that, which number is given? Cell number 6 is given. Whenever cell number 6 is there, is this one. Cell number 6. Next after that, cell number 7. Cell number 7. This one. Next 10. 10 is given, go for cell number 10. The next one is cell number 11. Go for cell number 11. After getting cell number 11, next one is 14. Cell number 14, this one. And finally cell number 15, this one. So all numbers is given, everything is marked. After marking that one, remaining you should mark as 0. Remaining things here, you can take this one. Remaining things 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and 0. So in case of SOP, we mark 1 and we mark also 0. So we have to group only 1. Whenever ones are there, that should be grouped. So here we will get 8 adjacent cells. How we got 8 adjacent cells? Either how we get to 8 adjacent cells? Either 2 rows together or like these 2 columns together. Either you get these 2 columns or these 2 columns or these 2 columns. We will get the 2 columns together or 2 rows together. Any 2 rows. If you got like that, that is actually known as 8 adjacent cells are together. So that's only one grouping here. We got only one grouping. After getting the group, here we got the group. After we got the group, next we have to write the reduce factor. How we can reduce? Here reducing is that only one is there. That is 2, 3. After that 6, 7. Next 10, 11, 14, 15. All cells are together. So how we can reduce? When you go to reduce, see the column. This one is example. See, in this you can see this 4. This one group. That 8 cells are one group. So first take the A. Here A dash, A dash, A dash, A dash, A. So A dash is there, A is there. So that is not a common term. Next term. Here B dash, B dash, B dash, B dash. B is present and also B dash is there. So A, B is not a common term. What is the next term? C is in C. In all the cases, in all the 8 cells, C is the common term. Is it a common term? C is the common term. That we should write. Then what is the next last term? D dash, D dash, D dash, D dash. Means D is present, D dash is present. So that is not a common term. Only one common term is there. That is C here. So what is the final expression? The final expression is F of A, B, C, D equals to C. F of A, B, C, D that equals to C, because this much big expression that is reduced to only one term or one variable. So that is mainly reducing using the KML. So we have discussed here the what whenever if you are going to reduce object, first take the question. After taking the question, the second step find out total number of variables. Here whenever 4 number variables are there, means we have to write the 4 variable KML. After writing the 4 variable KML, based on the variable name, we have to write the cells. Based on the variable names, we have to write the cells. Whenever A, B, C, D is there, means A and B, A, B, C, D. Whenever W, X, Y, Z means W, X, Y, Z. That variable name should be written. After writing that one, then we have to mark the cell number. Cell number, on right to, we have to skip the third row and third column. When you are going to write the cell number should be third row and third column should be skipped and should come back. So like that, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and should come back 15. So like that we should write the numbers. After that, see the question, which all cell numbers are given. All the cell numbers should be marked as 1 here. In the table, you should mark everything as 1. Remaining, you should mark as 0. Remaining, you should mark as 0. After marking 1 and 0, then take only 1 and group that one. Take only 1 and group only one serial. After grouping 1, then by seeing the KML, then we can reduce that group. Which is a common term in that group is a common term. In that group, which is a common term, that should be taken and that should be reduced. So after reducing that one, we will get only one exam here, only one term we got, only one variable we got, that is C. So by here, I reach my end of our session today. In this session, we mainly discussed about reducing octet. When our octet is given means 8 adjacent cells. And how will we get 8 adjacent cells? Either 2 rows together or 2 columns together. Either 2 rows together should be marked or 2 columns should be together. Then only we will get the 8 adjacent cells. Whenever 8 adjacent cells are there, means we can mark that one as like this and we can reduce like this. So by here, I will wind up my today's session. Thank you.